evening, and thank you for joining us on the Gulf Coast Sports Network for our special event broadcast of the 2021 Central High School graduation ceremonies. This live broadcast is proudly presented by our partners at the Lohman Law Firm. Please enjoy the broadcast as we celebrate the 2021 senior class. We open tonight's ceremony with the procession of the graduates.
seniors, you may be seated. Good evening. Welcome to Central High School's 2021 commencement ceremony. On behalf of the class of 2021, thank you all for being here this evening. Graduates, dignitaries, faculty, staff, families, and invited guests, please remove your hats and stand for the presentation of colors by the CHS NJROTC Color Guard, and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by senior soloist Kiara Gonzalez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job. We'll wait till the flag retires and then I'll send you.
Okay.
At this time, we'd like to ask any active duty veteran of the armed forces and any newly enlisted graduates to please stand so we can acknowledge you and thank you for your service to our country. Please stand, veterans. Anyone? Awesome. Thank you for your service. Before we proceed, we would like to kindly remind you that there is no smoking permitted on the campus, including electronic cigarettes. And if you have not already done so, if you would kindly silence your cell phones. At this time, I would like to introduce up on the stage Mr. John Stratton, Superintendent of the Hernando County Schools. Ms. Gina Michalika, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning. Ms. Lisa Cropley, Executive Director of Student Support Programs. Ms. Lisa Becker, Executive Director of Business Services. Ms. Kelly Slusser, Principal. Dr. Christopher Clifford, Assistant Principal. Mr. Nathaniel Brown, Assistant Principal. Dr. Radia Dent, Assistant Principal. Mr. Brandon DeResperis, Assistant Principal for the 2021-2022 school year. And Mr. Aaron McDuffie, School Guidance Counselor. And now a message from our principal, Ms. Slusser.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Slusser. I am honored to be here tonight as the principal of Central High School. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to our 2021 Central High School graduation. At this time, graduates, welcome to my locker room. And listen closely as we go over tonight's game plan. One of the most important things I have learned in my life and live every day is that it is up to you, yourself, to take the initiative and get in the game. Don't just sit back and wait to be invited. You know, as a young girl, I loved sports and I wanted to be a basketball player. Well, you may have noticed I am a little shorter than your average basketball player is, but I refuse to let that stop me. I know that no coach was just going to look at me and ask me to try out for their team. I took initiative to know when tryouts were. I showed up to practice every day, on time, and I attended off-season camps to improve my skills. I might not have made it to the professional level, but I did play college basketball all through middle school and high school, and attended and played at the college level on a full scholarship at the University of Tampa. I played hard, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I took the initiative, and I got in the game, and so can you. Let us take a moment to reflect back on your last school year. You have to admit, attending school through a pandemic was the first for all of us, and it did not come without trials and tribulations. As students, you had to change the way you went to school through distance learning, and many had to learn new technology skills just to submit their classwork. Some of our face-to-face students had to endure new procedures and protocols, from one-way hallways to 3 lunch periods, to having to quarantine from school 10 to 14 days when sitting next to a student who was COVID positive. However, let us also not forget the important message from my speech tonight. What would have happened if CHS students and staff did not take the initiative to learn Canvas and Microsoft Teams? What would have happened if administration did not take the initiative to learn the CDC and the Department of Health COVID guidelines? What would have happened if your parents and guardians did not take the initiative to go out to the store and buy you face coverings? What would have happened if students, staff, parents, guardians did not get in the game? I am proud to say that we all took that initiative and we all got in that game. Look at us. Central High School, we survived it all. And we are sitting here tonight face covering free, and we are stronger because of it. As you look back at your past 13 years of school, I am sure you have wonderful memories. Think about all you have accomplished and all that you have been through. Take all of it with you and go forward with this thought in mind. It is a favorite quote of mine from Jerry Rice. Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. Bear Nation, the last 4 years you have done what many would not do. Congratulations. Tonight, there will be several formalities that you will experience, such as speeches, pictures, turning your tassels, and that moment when you toss that cap. All of these are similar to what other graduates will experience, but what makes this unique and this night so special is that other graduates are not on our team. They are not Central Bears. You are an exceptional group of young men and women, and I am extremely proud that you are my 2021 graduating class. Because of you, I can truly say, life is better in Bear Country. What I want you to remember from tonight's locker room speech is that when you exit the facilities this evening and you leave our locker room, be confident in yourself. You have prepared, and remember, it's your time to get in the game. Thank you. Next, I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. John Stratton, Superintendent of Schools.
So when it came time to appoint a principal here at Central, I knew that anybody at Miss Slusser's height that can play college basketball can surely run a school and run it well. So. Good evening, Central High students, family, staff. It's an honor to be standing here in front of you tonight in Bear Country to congratulate the class of 2021. I am sure that there are a lot of emotions right now running through each of you today. Feelings of joy, pride, and relief. This year by far was unusual and challenging for most of us. There were new obstacles thrown your way, changes to events and activities. Almost everything required a new plan as we adapted life in a pandemic. It was world-renowned psychologist Michael Rudder who once said, "Resilience is our ability to bounce back from life's challenges and unforeseen difficulties." Those words ring true today. Not only has your personal resilience been tested, but also the resilience of our community. You prevailed, and we are here to witness to it. Being resilient doesn't mean you will not experience stress, emotional upheaval, or suffering. Instead, it allows you to be optimistic, even during a crisis. Resilience allows you to tap into your inner strengths to overcome the roadblocks and hardships that come your way. Certainly, after this year, you can trust that you can do that. Graduates, I'm sure you are excited to walk across this stage this evening and enter the next phase of your life. No matter which path you choose, whether it be to continue your education, enter the workforce, or enter the military, remember that life will sometimes throw you curveballs. There will be adversity. These will be the times that your resilience will give you the confidence and strength to persevere and succeed. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you for letting me join you tonight. And on behalf of the Hernando County School Board and the entire Hernando County School District, congratulations. Life is better in Bear Country.
Thank you, Mr. Stratton. It is my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian, Cameron Ernst. Cameron will be attending the Honors College of the University of South Florida in the fall, graduating with an impressive 4.44 GPA. Class of 2021, your salutatorian.
Good evening, everyone. Well, what can I say? It's an interesting night tonight. A lot of you probably already know me. My name is Cameron Ernst, but these past 4 years have been interesting, to say the least. Between the chaos of freshman year to the COVID lockdowns, I can confidently say we've been through it all. For me personally, the past 4 years have been a journey. I came to the school a broken mess. No self-confidence, mad at the world, and just on a path to failure. But over the past 4 years, thanks to the hard work of my instructors, mentors, teachers, friends, and family, I have become a successful person and on a road to success. I cannot thank them enough for all the hard work they put into me. Over the past 4 years, I've learned some very valuable lessons, and I'd like to share some of them. Probably the second biggest lesson I've learned is that life isn't fair. In life, you're dealt a hand of cards. You can't control the hand you're dealt, but you can control how you play it. You might be dealt a royal flush or a pile of trash. That's out of your control. But how you play it is in your control. You can capitalize on a good hand or make the best of a bad one. The only thing you can never do is fold. You can never give up. Always persevere. Always do your best, and you will succeed. Hands down, the most important lesson I've learned is rather simple, but so very important. The difference between a mistake and a failure is, did you learn from it? When you make a mistake, it's okay. You do something wrong, as long as you learn from it. When you fail to learn from something, that's a failure. Mistakes are human. It's okay to make them, as long as you learn, because that's how you grow. We are closing this chapter of our lives. What happens now is up to us. We hold our hand of cards, and it is our time to play it. There's no going back, only forward. To be honest, I'm going to miss all you guys, even the ones I didn't know very well. But I know every single one of you here is destined for greatness. I am honored to be able to call you all my peers, and I look forward to see how you all change the world. For those who don't know me well, I've never been the biggest fan of goodbyes. They're too final for my taste, so instead, I decide to leave you with this. I'll see you all around.
Thank you, Cameron. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the valedictorian, Kelsey Baratz-Shumate. Kelsey will be attending the United States Air Force Academy starting the end of this month. Graduating with an impressive 4.46 GPA. Class of 2021, your valedictorian.
Good evening. My name is Kelsey Baratz-Shumate, and I'm your valedictorian. Congratulations to everyone graduating today. I know these past 4 years have been very stressful, but somehow we made it through. If you're like me, you're already anxious about what the future has in store. It is very easy to become uneasy about becoming an adult and living in the real world. Everyone has their different reasons for uneasiness, but mine have to do with gender relations and social justice. As an 18-year-old woman, I can accurately say that I've noticed myself and others being judged differently because of our gender. This doesn't present itself in large, life-changing things, but hundreds of small things, and the small things definitely add up. For example, my parents were walking around a store a couple months ago, and my father was wearing an Air Force Academy t-shirt. Someone stopped him and said, "Congratulations that your son got into the Air Force Academy." So my dad corrected him and said, "Thank you, but it was actually my daughter." The person that congratulated him was even more impressed and said, "Wow, that's even better." My question is why? Why is that even better? This might sound really trivial to you. It was an honest mistake and therefore no big deal. To me, however, this represents a cultural phenomenon where women are seen as not as athletically or academically gifted as men. And when a woman is as or more athletically or academically gifted, it is an anomaly. Of course, logically, this has been disproved by millions of smart and successful women, but this idea that women are second to men remains implanted in our culture. I think that it's about time this changes. I know that my audience is a bunch of 18-year-olds fresh from graduating high school, but we are the people to make that change. We are the people headed in the workforce to become mothers, fathers, doctors, lawyers, teachers, service members, representatives, senators, the list goes on. But now that we have graduated high school, we have the power to change the world. While this might sound like a great task, if you think about it, it's very easy. Think about everyone here graduating today in the class of 2021. Both services combined, that's over 200 people. Okay, so now think about everyone in Florida graduating in the class of 2021. About 175,000. Now everyone in the United States graduating, about 3.5 million. And finally, everyone on the globe graduating high school within the class of 2021. I couldn't find that number, but obviously that number is enormous. One person does not have to do a lot to change the world. Don't worry. Many people have to do very small things to make change. Whether that be something as small as influencing how someone thinks or as large as fighting for social justice, we have the power to make things happen. We are inheriting the earth. We choose what we're going to do with it. Whether or not we make this earth a kinder, more inclusive place, that's up to us. Congratulations again, everybody, and I know that we will change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelsey. At this time, I'd ask that all of you turn your attention to the stage for the introduction of your graduates. Yep. Cameron Ernst. Tyler Noel. Tori Cobb. Johnny Golphin. Heidi Munoz. Spencer Trevette. Milena Poulos. Celeste Dana. Devin Abbott. Skylar Langen. Freddie Cruz. Ryan Ruiz Santana. Angel Urita. Damian Berkey. Brooke Croft. Lily Peck. Sebastian Lauren. Kiara Gonzalez. Amanda Cook. Kelsey Barrett Shoemate. Danny Breyer. Lorian Rowty. Love you guys. Jaden Presley. Madison Van Bell. Christopher Coonley. Carla Garcia. Santana Harper. Nazir Thompson. Rachel Sacco. Erica Figueroa. Kirsten Abeni. Megan Korchak. Gabriella Carwat. Elizabeth Lamoureux. Kaylee Cameron. Alexa Miller. Justin Gay. Vanessa Vicario. Cheyenne Shirley. Oh, yes. Janae McFarland. Trinity Maynor. Renata Cordero Crespo. Mia Luzaniga Crespo. Zire Nam. Nicholas Marsicano. Joshua Yasuda. Lisa Duong. Madison McHugh. Madison McVeigh. Kenneth Kramer. Amir Abdur Rashid. Jacob Saltz. Marquise Bynum. Oh my goodness, you look great. Edward Simpson. Thank you. Corey Woodall. Oh. It's okay. Kayla O'Brien. Jackson Payne. Nicole Vandenberg. Evan McQuone. Colette Emmeline Sarah Marie Giardi Labarge. Dimitri Cordello. Yandel Lopez Flores. Robert Charlton. Madeline Taylor. Elijah Cruz. Ariana Tarsinski. Trey Anthony Bryant. Jordan DeBeetham. Tyler Townsend. Liam Ricketson. Ryan Singer. Joseph Sizemore. Jose Robles IV. Alexander DeCaro. Amir Shapal. Daniel Wenzel. Rachel Gray. Let me have your card. It's okay. Heidi Alemo. Christina Roy. Haley Hill. Jadriel Perez. Jonke Fatima Kunute. Jonke Kanute. Fatimata Kanute. Junie Toussaint. Damon Grasso. Nicole Monax. Sydney Haynes. Shayla Harris. Trinity Crossley. Nicholas Royal. Christopher Cracciolo. Paul Routy. Evan Alexander. Olivia Trulio. James Soba Jr. Zachary Shoemaker. James Pasenka. Ava Passion. Trinity Wilson. Chelsea Sanchez. Sydney Skinner. Nazali Ortiz. Anna Schumacher. Sabrina Marquez. Love you too. Emily Connor. Michaela Smith-Levin. Jaylee Caraballo. Genevia Sepulveda Ocasio. Sanaya Bowers. Leah Kunkel. Crystal Limbanya. You're good. Paige Peterson. Ashley Hinchy. Raymond Pearson. Courtney Cartwright. Olivia Gover. Yes, yes. Valentina Tomaszewski. Accepting for Valentina are her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Tomaszewski.
Before reading the legal certification, I want to again thank everyone for their attendance tonight and remind our graduates that they may pick up their diplomas tomorrow between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. in the front parking lot of our school. Will the Central High School senior class of 2021 please stand? You guys did that so very quickly, thank you. Superintendent, Mr. John Stratton, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present to you the Central High School graduating class of 2021. I certify that this graduating class has satisfactorily completed all requirements for high school graduation as set forth by the Hernando County School System and the Florida State Board of Education. It is my recommendation that the certification of this graduating class be accepted and that a high school diploma be awarded. At this time, your valedictorian and salutatorian will lead you in the American tradition called the turning of the tassel. This signifies the recognition of earning a diploma and thus officially ends your time as a high school student. Graduates, as you move your tassel from right to left, you join a much larger family, which is that of a Central High School alumni.
Okay, Bears, it's time. Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Exit to the back of the gym. Please exit towards the back, towards the stage.